Hello? Oh, hello. My little boy. Hey everyone, a whole bunch of you guys wanted to see the look I had on in my contouring video, so I'm gonna do sort of like a play up on that. I'm gonna start off with my NYX Photo Loving primer. This is an awesome primer. It's like a dupe for the Smashbox. It's a little bit of a thinner consistency, but it's still beautiful. Just rubbing that into my face, really starting on the center and like working my way out. This is just going to create a flawless base for my foundation. The foundation I'm going to be trying actually for the first time on my own skin today is the Stila Stay All Day, the foundation and concealer. This is in the shade number 1 Bare. I've never used this before. It does come with concealer on the top. Never tried it. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit too yellow and a little bit too dark for me, but we'll give it a go. It does come with a little spatula in here for you to scoop out the product. I have a feeling it's gonna be a little bit, oh well, maybe not. It's a little bit yellow. I think I'm just gonna go for it, and if it's too yellow, too dark, well, this is kind of like a first impression of it then, and then you guys can really get the whole picture of it, okay? I'm going to buff that in with my Sigma F80 brush. Whoa, I don't know what was going on there, but like the lighting was like super bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can see it's like a little bit too yellow for me, but what is? It applied really nicely and it feels really lightweight. It says medium buildable coverage with a matte finish, helps minimize pores, even skin tone, lasts for hours, and it's a stay all day. Full coverage and ease of blendability, rich and creamy texture, and there's vitamins in it. I know a lot of people use this in their kit because there's a great shade range and it's like beautiful matte finish. I have just mixed these two concealers together. It's the NYX Lavender Concealer Wand and the Hard Candy Glamoflauge. I like mixing these together because it lightens them, and then it's like light enough for me. This might seem a little bit crazy, but like if I put this on my neck, like it's literally like the color of my neck. Do you see that? So there you go. And I just have like part of my beauty blender wet here because I forgot to wet it. That's one thing. I always just, if I forget to wet my beauty blender and I don't want to get up, I just spray it with a setting spray. And it's just like, it just makes it wet. It kind of like molds in your concealer or your foundation into your face as well. I'm just really working that into my skin. And before I set my face with any sort of powder, I'm going to be using this BB Illumination, this face cream. I'm just going to put a little bit just on the high points of my cheek. This is like a beautiful gold consistency. I actually got this in the summer, and I used to use it in the summer. I don't know if you can see there. It's just like, oh, just like gold. It's literally just gold. I'm just going to put a wee bit right here and just buff it in with my skin. Kind of like how a cream blush, you know, like that sort of thing. Ugh. I have to get this off my lips. To set my face, I'm actually going to use this Covergirl powder. Covergirl powder is that powder I always used to buy when I was younger. It smells like an old woman. This is in the shade 105 Ivory, which I believe is the lightest shade. I would hope so, because it's like literally my color. I'm actually setting my under eyes with that as well. So I got the eyeshadow situated for this eye. I just wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing because, well, we've all been there. So I'm going to be working with my MAC shadows today. I'm first going to prime my eye with a little bit of the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. The first one I'm going to be using is Wedge. Just buffing that wedge color into my crease. Next I'm going to take Haux, I think it's called. What I'm going to do is also buff that into the crease, right on top of the wedge. And since we're still on this color, I'm going to be taking a smaller brush and just buffing that closer in there. This is just going to be a transition color for the color I put down there. And then going back in that buffing brush, or blending brush, and just buffing that out. I'm bringing it down pretty far too. Next I'm going to go into Intoxicate, which is a dark purple. And still with that blending brush, I'm going to focus it right on the outer portion of my eye, kind of flicking it into the crease. And then back in with that small detail brush, I'm gonna brush it right into my bottom lashes. And then buff that out. So that's a little bit of a base down. I'll come back to it later and clean it up. I'm going to go into Star. This is like my favorite MAC eyeshadow shade in the entire world. And what I'm going to be doing is taking it on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to just spray that brush with a little bit of my De-Slick makeup setting spray. It's just going to wet it, and it's just, oh, I just like ate that setting spray. It's just going to make it just look beautiful. Just trust me, okay? And quickly before it dries too much, I'm just gonna go over it with my brush just in the crease there. And then back into Intoxicate on that brush, that dark color, and just putting it right on the outer corner of my eye. Then I'm gonna take Grand Entrance, and I'm gonna take that on a flat shader brush. And I'm gonna pop that right in the center of my eye, all the way up to the crease. And just making sure that the edges are blended so you don't really see like this massive like line of like shimmer up to the center of your eyeball. And finally with Mylar, I'm going to be placing that underneath my brow, just as my highlight underneath there. And then I'm going to blend it into that purple color there. I need a little bit of highlight, so I'm going to take this NYX Illuminate the Deluminator, and it's in the shade Ritualistic. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Hey, I may as well just use my finger for this. I'm just going to pop it on the inner corner of my eye. Just like that. On the other side too. Ta-da! I'm not loving, this looks really patchy. Why does that look patchy up there? I don't know, I'm going to take a little bit more of this color and I'm going to try and like patch that up. Do you see that? It's like patchy. No patchy for me. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and apply a little bit of mascara. You know the drill. Today I'm using the NYX Curvaceous Mascara. I'm just going to do a light coat of that just on my top lashes. I don't think I'm going to put it on my bottom lashes today. Be adventurous, you know. Because I always like load up my bottom lashes. But today I think I'll do something different. I don't even know why I just did mascara before eyeliner, but Marc Jacobs. I'm going to put a little bit of Marc Jacobs eyeliner on, and I'm just going to do it like really closely to my lash line, just so my eyelashes have something to like stick onto. Oh, this line's like all janky. And for my lashes, I'm going to be using these. It's in the wrong packaging, but these are Lacies that I've already used, so I'm just going to use them again. Y'all, it's a pretty big lash, wouldn't you say? Oh, I love these lashes. You can call me a drag queen. I don't care. I love them to death. They're so easy to put on, too. That line on top of there is a little bit... I'm just going to make it thicker, I think. Just because it's not that nice. I really do like this eyeliner though. The felt tip is so stiff on it. Oh Lord, it's nice. Bring it in here as well. Huh. There we go. That like inner tear duct Miss Fame thing. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna pop on just a little bit more mascara. My bottom lashes feel so naked. I don't know. I'm going to put a little bit of Jumbo Pencil in Milk in my waterline. Maybe that'll open up my eyes here. I still think I need mascara down there. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring with, you guessed it, my NYX... Oh, I had a hiccup. My NYX taupe blush. What's going on here? I'm just going to warm my face up. Kitty, come here. Kitty, cry out. Ooh, look at that nose. Yeah. I love this brush. It's the Sephora Pro concealer brush. For blush, I'm going to use this Fall Softly. It's by Sigma. It was part of their Fall Softly collection. It's called Modesty. It's just like a beautiful powdery pink, and I thought that would be nice. Just because I kind of got this like romantic pink thing going on. Oh, look at how nice that is. Oh, this would look so beautiful in a darker skin tone too. Yeah, that'd be nice. For my highlight, I'm going to use that Ritualistic by NYX again. Wow, look how dirty that is. It's just a beautiful, beautiful highlight. So I'm going to put a little bit of layout right here. It's a little bit of a more whiter, I'm going to say, shade than the Mary Luminizer, but the Mary Luminizer is my favorite. It just makes me feel like I'm like basking in gold. Whoa. 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 I caved. I need mascara. I cried. It seriously looks so much better with mascara on my bottom lashes. Lord have mercy. A little bit of brow gel. It's my Anastasia. For my lips, I'm going to be using 3 products. I'm going to be using the Bonnabelle Lip Definer in Apple Cider, and on top of that I'm going to be putting my Gerard Cosmetics Nude Lipstick, which is so beautiful. And then on top of that I'm going to be putting my Gerard Cosmetics Buttercream Lip Gloss, which is even prettier. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Yeah, it's a little bit brighter than I was gonna anticipate, but whatever. It's like spring and then Valentine's Day, I don't know. I'm just gonna take a little bit of concealer and just clean that up just a little bit. Well, there we go. I think we're finished. Maybe I'll spray a little bit of my Urban Decay De-Slick. Ooh. I always feel like I eat it whenever I spray it. I like just inhale it. Okay guys, that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoy this look. I'm like looking at myself in the mirror just to make sure that I like it. Do I like it? Yeah, I like it. Something different, you know, something a little different here. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I feel like I wasn't talking that much, but I feel like my lips are like the color of my shirt and then my eyes are like purple. I don't really know if this goes together, but whatever. Okay, bye.